They come to a program like Reorigin, where the first few sections of the program are really designed to help people become aware of the condition and just understand what's going on from a neurological level. A lot of people that come to the program are dealing with, illnesses for a long time and things like anxiety and depression. And I always like to say, it's not psychological, it's neurological.
Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow.
So I've been working a lot on my brain, just being like, okay, it is what it is. And like, I'm getting healthier. Like, I thank you for keeping me safe, skin. Like, you can stick around for more than 24 hours. Like, we don't need to die so quickly. And like, are these the types of things that you do in the brain retraining?
It really starts with, awareness and understanding. And there is a lot to be said for the intellectual understanding, because we know that when you engage the intellect, it activates what's called the prefrontal cortex, which is this, big bulbous part of the brain. And through a phenomenon called reciprocal inhibition, basically means that when one system becomes active, another system becomes less active. That limbic system, which causes a lot of inflammation and perpetuates these sort of vicious cycles within the body, that part of the brain will start to calm down. So sometimes, and a lot of people notice this when they come to a program like Reorigin, where the first few sections of the program are really designed to help people become aware of the condition and just understand what's going on from a neurological level. A lot of people that come to the program are dealing with, illnesses for a long time and things like anxiety and depression. And I always like to say, it's not psychological, it's neurological. And what we find is that when we start to relabel it and we start to understand that there's an actual process going on here, and our intellectual mind starts to understand it, we can start to breathe a sigh of relief. The nervous system can relax a little bit because we say, oh, it's not me, it's my brain. Like it's okay. There's just a process taking place here. And now that I'm beginning to understand it, I'm learning how I can intervene. The first thing we want to do after the awareness is to break the pattern. That's something we can do with what you just described, changing the internal dialogue, changing the meaning around it. Okay, like it's not, these sensations are not negative, they're just neutral, and I can relax and be present with them. Now, the next thing we'd want to do is take it a step further and actually practice changing our physiology with respect to the thing that's causing the agitation in the first place. This is where the fundamental rewiring comes in. There's this saying in neuroplasticity that neurons that fire together wire together. And so when we have a certain experience of symptoms, and again, those can be, mental, emotional, or physical symptoms or discomfort, if the experience that we find usually accompanies that is one of resistance and tension and worry about the symptoms, which of course is very common and understandable, this starts to create this neurological conditioning effect where those symptoms become reinforced in the brain as something negative. And so what we want to do is, as uncomfortable and counterintuitive as it might seem when you're getting started, is we want to send a different message to the limbic system. We want to send the message that actually, though this may be uncomfortable, even though this might be unpleasant, you are actually safe. You can relax. You can be present with this and still feel at peace and even still feel joyful.